Welcome to your love reading for the rest of February 2023. We're going to take a look at the person on your mind, their thoughts, emotions, and desired outcome with you. We'll also tap into your energies of what are your thoughts, emotions, and outcome that you desire with this person. So let's dive in. Please note this is a general reading, so only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you're after a personal reading, you'll find all the information in the description box below. I'm going to put these back into the deck, but I think some of you are really focusing on being very independent and just being by yourself right now. What are your person's thoughts, feelings, and emotions? Okay, Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and intended outcome, the Four of Pentacles, and they've got Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Let's look at your energies. What are your thoughts towards your person? The Queen of Pentacles, your feelings, the Ten of Swords, and the outcome that you desire with this person. And you've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so this is what I was picking up when that Nine of Pentacles kind of fell out of the deck. I think a lot of you have decided to move away from something, from a situation, from a person, or you're thinking of doing it if you haven't done so already, because you've got two cards here with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups that tells me that something hasn't worked out the way you thought it would and you've decided to move on. But I think in your person's standpoint, they do think that, they do see this, they do think that you've moved on with the Six of Swords. They think that you've turned their back, they think that you've turned your back to them. I do see that. Their emotions though for you is that they want to build something long term with you with the Ten of Pentacles and with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is somebody who thought that they'll get married to you and they were really building something for the happily ever after with you. But somehow their actions or the outcome that they desire with you is still a bit of holding back. So even though they have the right emotions and the right feelings to want to build something stable and long term with you, their outcome or desired outcome is still that either you will hold back or they're holding back. Maybe because you've decided to walk on and move forward from the situation, they feel that even if they were to open up to you now, you're not going to give them a shot because you're very closed off on this connection. Your thoughts are, I think you also at some point thought that this could be the person that you get married to, because the Queen of Pentacles is often... we call the King and the Queen of Pentacles as the married couple of the tarot. So anytime she shows up, I always get guided to kind of, talk about the long term and talk about building something very stable. So I think you had those intentions as well when it came to this person. But in your feelings, I think you feel a little bit betrayed maybe by this person, or you feel like they stabbed you in the back, like you invested a lot in this connection and maybe you didn't get what you were seeking, and you do feel pretty upset. I will not mince my words here. The Ten of Swords is a very difficult energy to work with, and I think you've gone through a very difficult time, or you're just about to go through a very difficult time because you're thinking about moving on from this person. I really empathize with you, Aries. I'm so sorry if that is your situation, but I think the silver lining on the Ten of Swords is always that you've completed this difficult cycle and it only gets better from here. Because the tarot has four suits, right? Swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. And each suit goes from an ace all the way to the 10. And 10s mark completions, endings, closing out chapters, opening up something new in your life. So I'd urge you to, of course, take the time, heal through this. And there is no right timing or no right amount of time that you should take to heal through this. Whatever works for you, Aries. But just know that you will soon get your Ace of Swords, or a brand new beginning will happen for you. That's just how life works. That's just how the cycle of all of this works, because you are manifesting something with the Magician under your deck. I think you're manifesting something very stable. I'm very drawn to how similar the imagery on the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician is. They've got growth and abundance around them. The yellow colors are very positive. They're both wearing like red garments, which is all about passion and building something that really stirs your soul. I think you've learned some key lessons from this relationship, Aries, and now you are very clear as to what you're manifesting and you're not going to settle for anything less. Well, I'm really excited and glad that, Aries, even though it's been a difficult chapter, at least a lot of clarity has come in. Let's get a few clarifiers. Let's see why do they have the Six of Swords and their thoughts on this connection. The Ace of Swords, what are their emotions? The Ten of Pentacles, strength, and their intended outcome was the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, this person still has a lot of love and affection for you, Aries. I think they think like you are the Empress, like you are their sort of divine feminine or divine counterpart. And tarot is gender neutral, so it's more about the message and the energy, so apply the messages as they resonate to you. I think maybe there has been a conversation, or they've tried to communicate with you, or you've communicated a very clear, perhaps harsh, at least in their interpretation kind of way, and that's how they know that you've definitely moved on. I think that's what they're thinking about, that wow, you know, Aries has definitely moved on from me. They have all these emotions for you, but they're trying to fight those feelings because this situation has come to an end. So therefore, they just have to kind of tame their inner lion and inner demons or inner desires, because, you know, you've shut the door with this Ten of Swords. Or it could be that maybe they have walked away, but I'm strongly getting this feeling, Aries, that you've walked away because you have the Eight of Cups on your side. Their intended outcome, they do have, again, like another confirmation, they do have a lot of love, a lot of emotion for you, but they're feeling like they can't express that now. It's too late, you've already moved on. That's the story that I'm seeing in the cards so far. Let's get a few clarifiers for you. Why do you have the Queen of Pentacles? The Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of cards about wedding, being married, like Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Hierophant. Maybe you were married to this person, or you guys came very close to getting married. What's the Eight of Cups? The Two of Wands. And yeah, you've got the Six of Swords at the bottom of your deck. So Aries, definitely I think you've decided to turn your back to the situation and move on. Your thoughts are that maybe later at some point, you know, you could be friends with this person and keep it at a very friendly sort of level. I think that maybe the reason for the ending of this relationship was something to do with marriage or being married, or maybe you wanted to be married and your person wasn't ready, or vice versa. You know, apply it to your situation as you see fit. But I think your intention is to walk away from something and pick something else. Like maybe you've met someone else, or maybe you're thinking of meeting someone else, because you are actively manifesting love, and you're not mincing your words, and that's the best way to manifest, Aries. And I think you're doing a great job, because soon, if you haven't already seen another option in your life show up, I think it's coming in. Wow, that's interesting. So I think you're on to bigger and better things. I'm just guided to get you, what can you look forward to in love? I don't always do this in my readings, but right now I'm just being guided to give you these cards on what you can look forward to in love, Aries, because I do think you've gone through something very, very difficult, and I empathize with you. Oh my God, you can look forward to a big change in your love life, Aries. Like the Wheel of Fortune, luck, fate, all of that is turning in your favor in the near future. What else can Aries look forward to? Yup, momentum, back and forth communication. If you're like, you know, picking up the courage to put yourself sort of out there and get onto dating apps and all of that, I think a lot of people would be interested in you. And strength. Yeah, and I think you're going to be very strong and courageous through this difficult time, and that's what's going to help you manifest abundance, because you're very resilient, and it has been difficult, but you're not going to give up on what is it that is your ultimate happiness. Let's see what the person wants to say to you. So the person on your mind, what do they want to say to you? I don't know what you want. Okay, so maybe they are still a bit confused as to what exactly you want. You and I were too young. Maybe you guys met when you were super young, and now as you've gotten older, you've kind of drifted in your own different directions. I can't do this. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think clearly the situation has come to a halt, so I can't do this. Kind of resonates with the rest of the messages. Let's look at the romance angels, what they have for you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I think this is very important, Aries. When these options start to show up, we saw the Eight of Wands, we're seeing the Two of Wands. Just keep an open mind. Like if you've always dated a certain type of people, maybe it's time to change it up and explore something else. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I think this has already happened for a lot of you with that Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, go for it, Aries. Like you're manifesting great things in your life. Just go for it. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. We'll close off your reading by getting 3 cards from the Angel Answers deck. Let's see what they have for you. No, yeah. So you're definitely saying no to this person from the past. I think you're pretty much done with this connection. Trust, just trust that the universe is always working in your favor. It's bringing you everything that you need to ascend to your highest, greatest good. And I really have a feeling that you're going to meet someone very amazing very, very soon if you haven't already met somebody new. Because I think for some of you, maybe you've already met someone new, because the Three of Cups can also sometimes mean that now there is a third party involved in this and you're more interested somewhere else. And because you've been manifesting something stable and your ex couldn't give you that stability, so in comes this new person who's actually been able to give you that, and within the next few weeks. Okay, so I'm getting a strong intuitive message on this card that for the ones who haven't met somebody new, I think you're just about to meet them. They're just around the corner. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching and being here. Please do hit that like button for me if this video resonated with you. Do subscribe to my channel and take care. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.